So we come to the part 3 of the discussion of energy sources. So in the last video, we have discussed some of the problems associated with the burning of fossil fuels, such as because we have the release of harmful gases when we burn fossil fuel. These harmful gases will cause 3 main problems: air pollution, global warming, and also acid rain. Now, these 3 environmental problems, as well as the limited amounts of the fossil fuel, we need to have some other energy sources. So usually we call these other type of energy sources other than fossil fuel 化石燃料以外可以攞到 energy 嘅方法 we call them alternative energy sources. Some of them is very popular and is being used nowadays, such as nuclear power. Now, although in Cantonese we call it 核能或者叫核能發電, I prefer to use the term power as to avoid confusion to the energy forms. 雖然廣東話叫核能，佢唔係一個 form of energy 嚟嘅。So for the nuclear power, it is coming from one kind of nuclear fuel 核燃料. This is called uranium 鈾元素. So this has a limited amount in the earth. It's non-renewable. We can't replenish it in a very short period of time. 用盡晒就冇辦法短期之內補充嘅 non-renewable 不可再生能源嚟嘅。However, the power supplied by the nuclear power is quite sufficient for the use for different cities. 佢發電出嚟嗰個電量都頗足夠嘅。Actually, for Hong Kong, about 25% of energy comes from the mainland China, Daya Bay Nuclear Power Station, 大亞灣核電廠有少部分係用核能嘅。So nuclear power stations to produce electricity. I don't have a diagram or picture for you here. However, the things are similar to using fossil fuels. So for using fossil fuels to generate electricity, we use some fuels to heat up the water to get the steam and to drive the steam engine. For the nuclear power, the similar things, just we use the power of nuclear fuels to release the thermal energy, release the heat to both steam instead of burning fossil fuel. 如果香港嗰隻火力發電就咁燒煤發電，攞熱力嚟到整蒸氣，呢、個 case 就係用核嘅 fuels、nuclear fuels to release the heat， 一啲核反應令到佢放咗能量出嚟，去整蒸氣出嚟嘅。So for the advantages and the limitation of nuclear power, so I need you all to read it by yourself. So just have some of the key points to highlight with you here. First of all, advantage, small amounts of nuclear fuel is used. 少量嘅核嘅燃料已經可以整好多電出嚟。However, they are limited, and you know that from the events of Japan, 日本嗰個嘅福島核電站咁樣 you know that the nuclear fuels and the waste they may produce that they are highly dangerous 放射性添嘅 they also pollute the environment if they are not treated properly or there are some accidents here. 咁除咗福島核電廠之外，仲有切爾諾貝爾核電廠一個好經典嘅事發生過嘅，有興趣可以 search。好，for other types of the alternative energy source, I think you heard it a lot. 太陽能、風能、水力發電，仲有一隻叫 biomass energy. These 4, they are all so-called alternative energy source. And the next one to introduce you is called solar energy. However, for me, I don't prefer the word solar energy. Now, in the new textbook, it's called solar energy, but I prefer you to use the term solar power 太陽能。但係雖然廣東話叫太陽能，但係我比較中意用 solar power 嘅。兩個 term 都得，但係我中意用呢個多啲嘅。So the solar power, actually some of the solar panels they're located on the rooftop of our school. 我哋學校天台5樓 ISF 再上一層咧 其實都有啲太陽能電芯嘅，有機會復課嘅話，再同大家睇。Alright, so the solar panels, these are called solar panels. They can get the light energy from the sun and they convert to electrical energy. 太陽能嗰啲板直接可以用嚟儲電嘅。Some of the design is used to boil water to get the energy already. So, advantages, disadvantage, you should be familiar with all of them. They can be replenished in a short period of time. 應該都唔會用盡個太陽咗50億年壽命嘅。當然你可以話50億年之後梗係會用得盡啦。And less pollution pollen cost. Of course, you know that the day length and the sunlight intensity. 嗰個究竟陰天定晴天？冬天嘅時候，如果太陽嘅日照時間短，會影響到佢出嚟嘅效能嘅。Those solar panels, they are very costly. 好貴 ，very expensive. Next one, wind power. 咁你呢個見得多嘅 wind power 風車 windmill. So people in the ancient time they use windmills 呢個風車，唔係叫 wind car. These are called windmills. They use it to grinding grains 去磨嗰啲麥嘅，中間駁咗條軸嗰度磨嗰啲麥嘅。Nowadays, we use this to produce electricity. This one is also simple. These are called the blades, 嗰啲扇葉。So they are connected to the generator. 直接已經係個 generator， 直接攞啲 electricity 落去。So they convert the kinetic energy of the wind to the electrical energy generated from the generator. Advantage and disadvantage. Again, this is non-renewable. They are renewable. This one is renewable. However, the supply of wind power may varies a lot. 今日究竟大風定係微風、風向等等。And this one, I think, is a very important key point. Very important remark. Noise pollution. 其實個風車轉嘅時候，咁大嚿風車好嘈嘅。They may kill the birds by the blades. And make the landscape unsightly， 即係景觀冇咁好啦。咁呢好主觀嘅啫，我個人覺得。我覺得風車幾靚嘅，成座好環保，好有貢獻嘅。Next one, hydroelectric power. Some of them may use a short form. In some textbook, they may call it HEP, hydroelectric power. Of course, for Form 1, I prefer you to spell the whole word. So hydro, this one in senior form, you know that 呢個係水嘅意思 ，OK？ There are some the meaning of water， 水力發電。So hydroelectric power, the use of moving water generate electricity. Now here will be a very simple diagram for the working principle of hydroelectric power. Now first of all, we will construct a dam 水壩。So this is to store water in a reservoir. 平時條河怎流水落去儲唔到水嘅 ，you use a dam to collect the water to higher position. So the next one, if you open the gates, the water will flow through the turbine to move the turbine and then to generate electricity. So in this case, the potential energy of the water, they will convert to the kinetic energy of the water. Eventually, they convert the kinetic energy of the moving turbine, turn to the electrical energy of the generator. Okay, wait. Okay, yes. Drives the turbines produce electricity. 頭先講咗啦。Again, the advantages, they're less polluting, but the construction of the large dams. 雖然話真係好環保 ，they may destroy the water habitats。佢會令到周圍嘅水率嗰個水位會增高咁樣嘅。喺Egypt 同埋喺內地長江三峽嗰度都令到個生態環境係的確係有啲咁嘅破壞嘅，有啲嘅村係要重置咗去第二度嘅。Finally, this one is maybe not familiar to all of you, biomass energy. So what is meant by biomass? Bio, you know the word biology, 生物。Biomass 即係叫生物質。 Usually they refer to the animal waste or the plant waste. So I'll give you some idea here. Now, just for example, in the farming or the production of other products，例如話我要磨豆漿去出嗰啲磨豆去出嗰啲豆漿，咁磨完豆之後嗰啲渣或者 the remains of the soybeans actually they have some chemical energy. We can burn them to release the energy. So some of the countries they use these as the fuel to power vehicles and for heating or cooking. 咁特別農業嘅地方，好多呢啲咁嘅整完之後嘅殘渣。我舉個例，一棵粟米搣完之後嗰塊葉你唔會攞嚟食嘅，咁啲殘渣攞去埋藏又好似好嘥，直接攞去做fuel，可以直接攞去做燃料。These are some examples: sugar 糖、starch 澱粉、oil 油或者係有啲嘅脂肪部分脂肪出嚟嘅油啦。啲農作物出嚟嘅 soybean 大豆、sorghum 蔗糖，呢個 maize 呢個係麥 to produce biofuels. So the only problem is they may increase the price of crops. Originally, some of crops 嗰啲農作物 they can be used to be consumed by human 可以食得嘅。咁你攞啲渣去做發電嘅話，你會抬高咗個價格等等。And burning of them, they may release gas with a very terrible smell. They may attract the pests， 可能去引咗啲害蟲入嚟。同埋 these unused waste， 你儲起呢啲嘅 waste 嘅時候，可能會有啲嘅問題嘅。Okay, so this is the end of this part about energy sources. Nuclear power， 核能。Solar power, I prefer to use the term solar power 太陽能。風能 wind power, hydroelectric power, biomass energy, they are called alternative energy source because they can use to replace fossil fuels. 就係咁簡單嘅啫。So I need you to read the parts by yourself and please complete the workbook. Google Classroom 嗰度擺咗條 deadline，我要收㗎啦。So we stop here.